Good evening and welcome to Sundays with Neelu. I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for all your story responses on last week's story. My prayers and best wishes to you and all your family members. So, the story of the week. This week's story is We Are All One. So, once upon a time in a village, there lived a lady with three children and her husband, and she was very happy until one day a strange illness crept into the village, and the woman's husband started complaining of blurred vision. He started losing his eyesight, and slowly her elder son started complaining of poor vision. So she took them to a doctor, and then the doctor said there's no cure for this illness. And slowly, the people in the village also started complaining of blurred vision. This illness crept into the village totally, this strange illness. And her husband lost his vision, and even the son lost his vision. And slowly, her daughter started rubbing her eyes, and she also started complaining about losing her vision. So the woman got very worried and she took all of them to the doctor. As she went to the last doctor, one of the doctors said that, you know what, there is a miracle herb deep in the forest. If you go and secure it, your village can be saved, everyone can be saved. So the woman spoke to her family, and next day morning she headed into the forest. So as she walked in the jungle, she got tired and she sat by the stream. So when she sat next to the stream, she saw that there was a huge rock which fell into the stream, and there was an ant hill there which was getting completely destroyed because the water was coming onto the ant hill and the ants were slowly slipping away into the water. So the woman somehow moved the rock and dug a channel for the water to go from the other side. And then that's how she saved the ant hill. And she looked at the ants and she was very happy that they were saved, their lives were saved. And she looked at the ant hill and she said, We are all one. And she walked away. As she kept walking into the jungle, late night she went off to sleep. So as she slept, she dreamt that she was in an anthill, inside an anthill, and the queen ant sat there and said that you helped us in the morning, so you're here with us today. Thank you so much for saving our lives. Anytime you need any help, we are there for you. We are all one. And at that time, she woke up, and next day morning again, she started walking in the jungle, you know, into the jungle looking for the herb. She got very worried. She started thinking about her children, husband, and the whole village. And suddenly she looked up, and there was a bird there trying to eat a centipede. A small centipede was crawling with 100 legs, on the floor. So, and the woman took pity on the centipede. It scooped it up and she put it on the cover of some leaves. And by then the bird got distracted and it left. So the centipede felt very good and it thanked the lady, saying that, if any time you need any help, I will help you. So that night when she slept, the centipede came into her dream and it said that there is, I think you're looking for an herb and that is available, close to an oak tree, an old oak tree which is there in the forest. So the woman got up next day morning and she started walking, looking for the oak tree. As she kept walking, her vision was blurred and she also started losing her sight. And she got very worried because it was mid-noon and then she couldn't see anything, a thing in the forest. So slowly she stopped seeing anything and she stood in front of the oak tree, but she couldn't see where the herbs were or where the herb was. So, and she kept looking for the herb frantically, and at that time she remembered the ants. She called for the ants and she said, Please help me. I need this herb to save my village and my family. So, and at that time, the queen ant appeared there and it slowly made noise on a particular leaf and it told the lady, Here is the herb right in front of you. You can bend down and pick it up. Slowly she bent down and she picked up that herb without disturbing the ant so that it doesn't get killed. And she stepped up and she broke a piece of it, piece of that leaf, and she chewed it. And when she chewed it, she immediately regained her vision. And then the woman harvested the herb and she carried it to the village, and the whole village was saved. And her family started seeing again. Her eldest son cried, Ma, I can see you again. So the whole family was happy and the village was happy and they cried out, We are all one. So then the woman lived happily ever after in that village with her three children and husband. So this is the story. So while reading this story, I remembered another story, which is Ubuntu. Yeah, so this is the African concept of oneness. So once there was an anthropologist who went to Africa, yeah, for some research, and he saw some children playing there. So there was an African tribal children who were playing there. So we all know that Africa is full of forests. So he placed a basket of candy, in front of them, and he said that I'm going to ask you to go on a race, and whoever goes and touches the candy basket first, that person is going to get all the candy which is there in the basket. So let's race. He asked all the children to stand in a row, in a line, and he asked them to run and touch the sweet basket, candy basket. So all the children stood there waiting, for the man to say, on your marks, get set, go. So all of them were waiting there. And the moment he said now, they all held their hands, each other's hands, and they ran towards the candy basket. And they went and touched the candy basket and they distributed the candy amongst themselves. So the man was very curious. He went there and he asked them, so why didn't you all run the race? Why did you all go together? So the children said that we have a concept here, we are who we are because of all of us. Yeah. And they said that how can we be happy if our friends are sad? So that is the concept of Ubuntu, which is there even today in many African tribes. So while reading this story, I remembered that. So we are all one. We cannot live in isolation. We are all related to each other. Everything is related to everything in the universe. So thank you so much for your patience. And if you want to share anything, please share in the comment section. I'll respond to all the comments related to the story. So I will see you next Sunday, only on Sundays with Neelu, here again. Till then, please take care of yourselves, your health and your family's health. And I've started Thought for the Day on YouTube. Please go and check out. You can subscribe for my channel Indigo Stories. Every morning 9 a.m. I'm doing codes Thought for the Day with a 2-minute story only for you. Please go and check out. Thank you so much. Bye.